Hey, everybody. Sorry, working on some comments here real quick. See if I can get it pulled up so I can see them without having to look over here. So, on. Okay, should be getting them here in a second. There they are. Oh, boy. Well, I can't use the first comment of the night. Jiminy Christmas. Can't use the second one. Third one. No. Okay, we'll use Tommy. See if the comments are working here. Comments? Yes, they are working. All right, guys. Streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Going to try this tonight. A lot of people wanting this. Love the YouTube deal, and I love the YouTube as well. There's more people probably on Facebook there is more people on Facebook who will watch the streams. So trying to get everyone moved over to YouTube eventually, but until that happens, we are going to try to stream on both. So if the stream starts lagging a little bit on either side, let me know, and I can see them in the comments and go from there. Well, obviously the polls closed 16 minutes ago. There are, for Logan County, there are 6 precincts for the Logan County Commissioner District 2 race featuring Mike Pearson and Cody Ellis, and it looks like a pretty good turnout on the early voting and absentee. And I do have the early numbers; those are coming up here in just a second. Dustin Payne's asking, "Is Ellis ahead?" I'll have that here in just a second. I promise. Here, I'm going to make sure some other things will line up. But so we're waiting on this 6 precincts to come in. Early voting is in; the numbers are in, and we'll go ahead and take a look at those on the early numbers. And then, well, it's lagging. Well, is it buffering, which should be the question. So so is everyone's stream okay? Because hopefully this is work. But anyway, here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the early numbers coming in here. And so pretty good early turnout. Again, only if you live in District 2, you're the only ones who can vote. So Cody Ellis with the early advantage here with 149 votes compared to Mike Pearson's 83 votes. So 64 to 36% right now is the deal. So, okay. I guess... works just fine for me on Facebook. Okay, thank you, Lori. Okay, so those are the Logan County numbers, and I'll keep them up for a little bit. And as those other numbers come in, we'll definitely add those in as well. There's some other numbers to other elections that are interesting. If there's some that I don't mention and you guys want to know those, be sure to let me know in the comments, and I can add those as well. Payne County. Sheriff runoff, Kevin Woodard and Joe Harper, and that's a close race right now. I don't have graphics built for that, so you're going to have to hear me on these other races here. But Kevin Woodard with 211 votes compared to Joe Harper's 188 votes. So Kevin Woodward with 52, almost 53% of the numbers already early on for Kevin Woodward. So mention the Logan County Sheriff's or Logan County District race you see there. Cleveland County Sheriff race. Chris Emerson leads that one big over Rick Atkins in the early voting there. Almost 74% of the votes. The one that I think is really interesting and is obviously on the Republican side, and that's for the 5th Congressional District. Terry Neese and Stephanie Bice, and right now it's almost 50-50, about 51-49 right now. Terry Neese trails Stephanie Bice by less than 200 votes. And so that will be interesting. Again, the winner between Terry Neese and Stephanie Bice moves on to November to take on the incumbent Democrat in Kendra Horn. And this one's been very back and forth. It started way back in the general election or the primary. Now we're in the runoff into the very, very interesting on that one. So those are some of the races that I'm following. Again, 5th Congressional District, Cleveland County Sheriff, Payne County Sheriff, and of course the District 2 County Commissioner, and it feels weird to cover election night, and I didn't even get to vote today. I'm in District 3, so I was unable to cast a vote today. But so far, it looks like a pretty good amount of people did go out early and vote. Oh, another one. Let me add this to my favorite here. Another one to watch closely is the state senator for District 7, Larry Boggs, going up against Warren Hamilton. And that race right now is also about 50-50. 13th vote advantage for Larry Boggs on the early part there. So we will watch that one as well. And go back to my favorites. Make sure I'm not missing anything early on the Logan County. Nothing there yet. So thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Dustin. Everything's working good so far. Lori, good. Awesome. I remember, let's see, we're going to work here on comments. Oh, it works good. Mackenzie, do you remember 232 votes? Yes, but only if you live in District 2 can you vote in this race. It's not open to District 1, people who live in District 1 or in District 3. So only District 2 is primarily the east side of Logan County, east of I-35. It comes over a little bit over by Coltrane in the southern part, but for the most part, it's I would call the southeastern part. It does go over Langston, Coyle, Meridian, up there a little bit as well, but it's primarily on the east side. So only those in District 2 can vote, and it's the only thing on the on the polls this go around. So it's going to there's not state questions or there's not anything like that. So it's simply for the county commissioner race, and so I think the most important thing for Mike Pearson or Cody Ellis was to get their people out to vote, and that will make a big difference. And honestly, 232 votes in the early voting stages and absentee voting, all that is pretty good. Okay, I guess I got to address these friends here. Yes, Candy, definitely keeping an eye on the Payne County one. Clarice is right on the early voting. Phil doesn't know where to start. I'm afraid to see the comment doesn't want to go up there, so I don't even know what's going. He keeps using keeps. Aces, something is different. New lighting. Nope, it's the same lighting. I am a little bit closer to the lighting. See what happens when I turn it off, though? Watch. See, that's not good. Lighting is very important. Lighting is very important. Cody Knox, thank you, sir. Maybe I can get one of those shields that makes it not as bright. Maybe help that a little bit. He's gotten too big for us. Nah, Asa, never. All right, so those are the comments. Doesn't look like I'm missing out too much on those yet. So let me check the YouTube. Everyone like the music? No, everyone didn't like the music. I can take it off. I can already tell people are going to get more comments there. Let me check the YouTube page real quick, guys. I want to make sure that stream is working as well. Anybody watching on YouTube? Let's see here. 2 people on YouTube. Awesome. Eventually, I want everything to be on YouTube. The stream is good. I can actually tell the stream is good on YouTube. It lets me know. So excellent stream on YouTube. Good. Okay. Again, still waiting on numbers to come in. The polls close at 7 o'clock. As always, if you're in line at 7 o'clock, you get to vote. I don't think there'd be many lines at 7 o'clock. Maybe there is, but they got to go from their election spots and then travel to the election board, turn the numbers into the election board, and then the election board turns them to the state election board, and then we get them out that way. So it's a process. I would think we would know a winner. I would guess around 8 o'clock would be my guess. 8 o'clock, 8:15. It's usually a little bit later that when we have all 22 precincts going, but I think we'll have one here fairly soon. That's why we'll just keep getting updates here. Still no election day numbers coming in. The District 7 state senator, Republican race, Warren Hamilton now with 512 votes. Larry Boggs with 409 in that one. That race was ugly. It's gotten a lot of attention over the state. Cleveland County, Chris Emerson continues to lead that one pretty handily there, 74%. No election day numbers reporting on there quite yet. We do have some updated numbers. Kevin Woodward with 23 election day votes compared to 22 for Joe Harper. And so right now, Kevin Woodward, almost about 53% of the votes. Kevin Woodward used to work here at the Logan County Sheriff's Office. Now over in Payne County, the Payne County Sheriff. Currently right now, the one I think retired, and so Kevin was put into the sheriff's spot, and now he's running his race here. No updated numbers on Mike Pearson, Cody Ellis. I can tell you on the District 2 County Commissioner race, there were 151 votes by absentee mail. 101 of those votes went to Cody Ellis, 50 of those to Mike Pearson. And then the early voting, which was, was it Thursday, Friday, Monday? That would have been Cody Ellis with 48 votes, early voting votes, and Mike Pearson got 33 early voting votes there. Mike Pearson looking for his fourth term in office. Talking about Bermuda grass, it looks like here. So looks like we're where's the food pics? That's where I'm here. Asa, no food pics tonight. Actually, the wife is cooking tacos tonight, and as soon as this election is over, I will be able to get tacos. But waiting for the numbers to start rolling in here. Any other elections? No pellet barbecue. I think I hit most of the elections one there. Oh, let me let you pull up. Let me add the YouTube comments or YouTube. Oh, we're up to 4 people on YouTube. Sweet. All right. Let me see if I can share this on with you guys so you guys can check it out on YouTube. 64 comments already. So what you can do is you go to that. I just put the link in the comments there on Facebook, and what you can do is click this link. Click that link right. Well, not on the comment page, but in the comments below you on Facebook. Click that, and then go to the YouTube page, and then you can subscribe to the YouTube page. And then there's a little bell, so if you click that bell, you'll get notified when we go live. So like all of our Guthrie football games, starting on Friday night, will be broadcasted on YouTube. And so if you want to be notified when we go live with our football broadcast, it will let you know in YouTube. So be sure to go over and subscribe to the GMP YouTube page, and then hit the bell to be notified for when we go live. So that will... again, I prefer everything to go over to YouTube eventually, but until we build that audience over there on YouTube, we will go with our Facebook page. And Tammy's asking, so where are these numbers coming from if no precincts are reporting? Tammy, that is voters can had the opportunity to go with early voting, which was Thursday, Friday, and Monday. You do that at the Logan County Election Board, or if you're in another county, at the election board there. Or you can also mail in your ballot, absentee ballot. I'm sure you've heard about absentee ballots in the mail here in the last few weeks if you follow the news on that stuff. But that's how we have the early numbers until the precincts come in. Good question, though. That's a good question. Thank you. Warren Hamilton, 56% of the vote now over Larry Boggs. Kevin Woodard still about 52.29% over Joe Harper. And still no election day numbers quite yet for the District 2 County Commissioner race. The winner of the District 2 County Commissioner race, obviously, if Mike Pearson wins, it goes, he stays there and all that good stuff. Cody Ellis would win. Regardless who wins, the winner will take their oath on close to January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I think it was January 3rd this year. But at the beginning of the year, they will take their oath and be sworn into office 1st of January. So if Cody Ellis wins election, he will go into office in January. Of course, in that same scenario with Cody winning, Mike would stay in office until January. And, of course, if Mike wins, he just still takes the oath and carries on for his 4th term. Again, if there's any other election numbers that I'm not necessarily going to know, these are just kind of the ones that I'm following a little bit that interest me. But if there's some, I can obviously look them up and add them to my favorites list. But just a slight advantage now for Terry Neese. She right now at this very moment has 15 more votes than Stephanie Bice, and that's with 11,503 votes casted already. There's only a 15 vote difference in that fifth congressional district there for the U.S. representatives. But as far as Logan County, obviously Mike Pearson won the first round back in what would that have been, June. But Mike Pearson didn't get 50% of the vote. He just missed out on a couple dozen votes of winning outright. There was 3 people in there, and you got to get 50% of the vote to win it. If you don't get 50% of the vote, you have a runoff, and that's obviously what we have here, a primary runoff between Mike Pearson and Cody Ellis. As you see the numbers there, again, no election day numbers coming in quite yet. Miss Shirley watching, thank you for tuning in. Really haven't missed a whole lot quite yet. Looks like we have a nice little conversation in the community. Again, poll's been closed for about 34 minutes now across the state. And I really wish I had other material to talk about. Again, there's not a whole lot of races going on, and it has been a busy few days with me. And Mr. Chappell has arrived in the chat anyway. He's always lurking, but he's now officially in the chat, letting everybody know that he is officially here. But been a little crazy last couple of getting ready for football season. The first week is always busy. With cutting commercials and lining up the software and getting the rosters all built out and all that good stuff. So that's had a lot of my attention. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to kind of really prepare for the stream. So I apologize. And so we'll just make this work as we await. The other Ryan, I'm glad you mentioned that. I almost forgot. There it is, Ryan Cutting. Great job by the council today. Of course, we carried that live on Guthrie News page today of the downtown brick project, as well as throughout the city as well, down Division Street, Noble. ODOT's going to spend about a little over $1.2 million on sidewalks. So we have waited for sidewalks to take us from Walmart to downtown and from downtown to Highland Park. It's going to happen. The ODOT hasn't given out exactly when they're going to start that. They still have to go out for bids for contractors to bid on the project, but we are waiting for that to happen, and the council voted today for that to go through. So that is awesome. Phil, throwing in his 2 cents. You don't do anything. Your staff does everything. We actually will have a production meeting, a football production meeting. We'll have one for at least week 0 of the season. I don't know if production meetings will continue on for the year, but Phil Nichols and we this year on our football broadcast, we are going to be joined by Seth Robbins. Seth Robbins, classmate of mine, friend for a long time, will be with me in the booth, and Phil Nichols will go back to his home down on the sideline. So it'll be a fun season, and we had the football scrimmage, freshman, junior varsity, and varsity last Friday, and all three clubs looked really good. So it should be a really fun season with Guthrie Blue Jay football. All right, let's refresh here, see if we have any new information. Let's start first with our Logan County. We do have an update here, so let me, will you see my mouse over here? Go to the screen here. Yeah. So now, and I'll just edit here. I would normally edit and then put it on here, but you're going to see me work here all at one time. So Mike Pearson, now with 260 votes. And Cody Ellis jumps up to 436 votes, and that is with 2 of the 6 precincts reporting. So a fast start, a really fast start for Cody Ellis. There's a lot of fake news in the comment section. Don't pay attention to a lot of that. I wish I had a staff at 12. I wish I had a $250,000 camera. We do have instant replay this year, and it worked really well at the scrimmage. And so, really looking forward to adding that to the broadcast for our football broadcast. But more than likely, instant replay will be only for home games. If space allows on the road, we will definitely take it with us. But right now, instant replay definitely at home. Ryan says that Phil was kicked to the sidelines with Mr. Chappell, the team photographer. That is incorrect. Phil was looking for a replacement the last couple of years to get him back on the sidelines. So don't let Phil say I was fired. Second, Seth was hired. That was all Phil. Allie, thank you for trying to keep it on topic tonight, as she is rooting for Cody Ellis to win this one here tonight, as well as Devin Tyler. Why didn't that go through? There it is. Also going for Cody Ellis early on. Let's see here. 6 of the 31 precincts reporting in Payne County. Kevin Woodward, 54% of the vote over Joe Harper's 45%, almost 46% for that one there. Cleveland County race looks like it's going to be Chris Emerson the entire way. 5 out of 84 still reporting, but he has a pretty big lead early on there. 21 of the 76 precincts reporting for District 7 State Senator. Again, Warren Hamilton against Larry Boggs. Larry Boggs, the incumbent. And right now, the challenger, Warren Hamilton, with 54% of the vote. And then the U.S. state, or excuse me, U.S. representative is, again, a tight one. Now there's 11,811 votes. And Stephanie Bice currently in the lead by 21 votes. It's amazing. Almost 12,000 votes and only 21 separate Stephanie Bice and Terry Nice. Again, the winner of Bice and Nice goes on to challenge Kendra Horn, the Democrat, in November. Kendra Horn is actually on the ballot tonight. She did draw a challenger, but I don't think that'd be much of a challenge there for Kendra Horn. In fact, I didn't even pull it up on my numbers. Maybe I can do it a little bit later on, but see if my YouTube numbers. Getting heckled on Facebook. Now I'm getting heckled on text messages. That's awesome. It's tough having friends sometimes. All right. Has everyone gone to YouTube and clicked it and watched it and subscribed and be notified? Doesn't look like anybody has.
I haven't done has been
Not only live video, but all the other videos that the news page puts on there as well. They all go right there. Let's see how long of a delay. YouTube is usually about 15 seconds delay if you have good internet. And Facebook Live is anywhere from 6 to 8 seconds delayed. And I'm waiting to see when the comment goes off on YouTube. Am I moving? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Sorry, a little bit of a production thing as well. Oh, by the way, you like the new graphics with what we call the PIP, the picture in picture. There's a bunch of other stuff on here. Oh, I forgot the overlay there. Put that on there. I don't think I have single overlay. And I have some other graphics talking about this blue picture in picture here, but I can do a whole bunch of different picture in pictures. So that's these are some of the new graphics. I forgot to. We haven't done a podcast or anything lately, but got some new graphics as well. So kind of excited about that. Almost forgot about that. Finally, a true comment. Sorry. Chris is scared to let me talk. Yes, that is correct. And everyone's wanting Phil. See, everybody wants Phil, but then it'd be fun for you guys on Tuesday, but then I have to worry about Phil on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all the emails. And you guys don't get emails and text messages like I would get. So, okay, where's Miss Tanya's comment? There she is, right there. What are the numbers? I have not seen them. Of course, the one that most of us in this forum here are highly interested in is the Logan County District 2 County Commissioner race. You obviously see those numbers there. Let me do a quick refresh here, make sure I'm not missing any more updates. Still only 2 of the 6 reporting so far. So some other races. We have still a tight race. There's now 44 votes difference between Stephanie Bice and Terry Nice. Larry Boggs continues to trail Warren Hamilton in the state senator race for District 7, 53 to 47%, still close there. Cleveland County Sheriff race, Chris Emerson still leading that one by almost 72% to 28%. Kevin Woodward did it again. I'm thinking of Coach Eric Woodward for Guthrie, and I'll get it right, I promise. Kevin Woodward, now with 51% of the vote. He has 28 plus 13, 41 more votes than Joe Harper currently right now, and that is with 11 of the 31 precincts reporting in the Payne County one as well. So those are the latest numbers that have come in so far. Terry Pennington, correct? Yeah, Cody has been ahead the entire time. Again, the numbers for District 2 County Commissioner race, absentee mailing, there was 151 people who mailed their ballot in. 101 of those went to Cody, 50 went to Mike Pearson. And then there's 81 people who went to the election board on Thursday, Friday, or Monday and did their ballot there. 81 did those. 48 of those 81 went to Cody Ellis. 33 went to Mike Pearson. And so far, with 2 of the 6 precincts reporting on Election Day, people who actually went to the poll today, 287 people voted for Cody Ellis and 177 for Mike Pearson. Add all those numbers together, you have 696 total votes. And Cody Ellis right now with 62.64% of the vote. And here's the other thing. I mentioned those 2 of the 6 precincts. I don't know if those are the bigger ones, the smaller ones. I'm not sure what those are. So not sure what precincts those are in. They just kind of come in as they are. So we'll know. So I don't know if they're the big ones still out there, the small ones are still out there. I'm not sure. Again, there's no Democrats filed in any of the filing periods here in Logan County. So they were all Republicans. Sheriff Damon Devereaux did not draw an opponent. He will take his oath in January to go for his second term in office. Logan County Clerk Troy Cole did not draw an opponent. She will raise her right hand in the courtroom for another term. I think that's going to be number 4 for her, 3 or 4. I think it's 4. I always get that confused. I don't know why I can never remember that. And then earlier, there's a couple months ago, Logan County Court Clerk Cheryl won her race, and so she will also raise her right hand in court to be sworn into office in January. So congratulations to Cheryl, Damon, and Troy. And now who will join them in January in office? Mike Pearson or Cody Ellis? Kelly Wanzer, I don't know. We should have a Trump watch party there. I don't know where you're talking about, but I think I will grab my popcorn and my sweet tea from Sonic and sit on the couch and just take that one in. That will be some must-see TV on that night. That will be crazy. The one time I was waiting on Governor Stitt's press conference, and instead they went and he scheduled it when this was during the really hopefully the height of the COVID deal, and so I ran the Trump press conference, or I can't remember what press COVID briefing, and it all blew up. So I don't know if I want any part of that. So crazy. We'll see how it all happens in November. All right, go back to the comments and make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. The road's a little bumpy for Pearson right now. Hasn't really gotten in all aspects. Hasn't really gained an advantage anywhere. Cody has the advantages in all of them so far. Still 4 precincts to report, so we'll see how it goes from here. Robin, try to subscribe on YouTube, and my bell is crossed out. Are you, Robin? Are you signed into your account? I think you might have to have an account which if you have Google, if you have a Google email or whatever, you can sign in there as well. But that might be why. If you might, I think you have to be signed in to be able to do that. So you might check that. Jeff Flurry, do you ever add mango to your sweet tea? Good question. I do not. Straight sweet tea, and that's. Although I had too much sweet tea, I actually went with a Sprite during after school today. By the way, Sonic on Highway 33 and I-35, a great sponsor of Guthrie Blue Jay football. Daniel, that's a good point. Why didn't it go? I didn't send it. Daniel says, except election night in November will probably take 6 weeks. That's a good point. Oh, I didn't catch that. Brandy did. Road is a little bumpy. That was a decent pun. I didn't think about that. That's pretty good. All right, let's look at some numbers here. See how much has changed. Let's start. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a winner. I said 8 o'clock. We are definitely going to have a winner. It looks like at 8 o'clock, and I think it might be time to probably call this an election night. Mike Pearson now with 410 votes. So just those votes with 5 of the 6 precincts coming in. Mike still would not catch up to Cody Ellis with, go ahead and add this in here, 763 votes. Cody Ellis right now at 65% of the vote. The challenger just one precinct away from taking down the incumbent in District 2. So I don't know if there, what's the difference there, 353. I couldn't imagine 353 in a precinct. So it's, I think you can probably wrap it up here. Cody Ellis is going to be the new county commissioner in District 2. Of course, do remember all votes are verified on Friday by the Logan County Election Board. There's usually usually no issues. Knock on wood, hopefully for my election folks at the election board, that there are no issues, but they will verify the vote on Friday. So do remember this is unofficial, but in years past and elections past, these numbers have generally held up unless something just absolutely goes crazy. So, it'll be official on Friday. So right now they're unofficial, but they're about official. So real quickly, as we wait the last precinct to come in on the Logan County Commissioner District 2 race, Kevin Woodward now trails Joe Harper. 14 of the 31 precincts, so not even halfway through with the precincts here yet, 45% of them coming in. Kevin Woodward, for the first time tonight, the Payne County Sheriff race, trails Joe Harper by 7 votes. So still very early in the Payne County Sheriff race. Cleveland County race, I think it's almost over right now. Only 37% of the precincts are in, but Chris Emerson with the 71% of the vote compared to almost 29%. District 7, Warren Hamilton, the challenger for Senate District 7, leads Larry Boggs, 45% there. And then Terry Neese now leads Stephanie Bice by a couple, less than 200 votes now, 50% of, almost 50.47% to 49.53, so still very close in that U.S. race there. Jason Reese tuning in here. Glad to see Jason. Didn't see Cody playing the ugly political game. Congrats, Cody, if it holds up. And Jason, I really think it will. And Allie adding in there as well. Such good news on the edge of my seat. Thanks for keeping us up to date because the news is behind. Oh, okay. Try to be quick with it, especially with our local stuff. I know that the Oklahoma City News is probably more concerned about some of the other races, but Phil adds in there, I wish Cody well, no matter who's in the position, 50% of the people will be mad, the amount of money they have to work with, and then it cuts off there a little bit. But that's absolutely right. Funding is tough. Funding is tough. They're working on it right now, funding, but that's the deal. No matter who wins this, the same amount of money is going to be there for roads, and they're trying to get more. So it's tough for all the districts, not just District 2, but for District 1 and District 3. And it's, there's a lot of dirt roads in District 3 and District 2, but there's more roads you have to pave in District 1. So they each have their obstacles, that's for sure. Devin Tyler, Cody Ellis looking good. Absolutely, just one precinct away. Again, I think we can call it for Cody Ellis with one precinct away. And again, if this holds up, Cody Ellis would take his oath and go into office in January. Jeff Flurry asks, "Is Dr. Simpson going to tell you when to cut this off?" I have not gotten my notification on the cut it off. Oh, I got 27 messages here. Boy. I have not gotten. Oh, okay. I have not gotten the notification from Dr. Simpson, but he says he will not worry about me tonight, and I will not be here much longer after all the precincts are in for Logan County. So we're gonna have to trust our news sources, of course, on the other races. But I promise I will not keep everybody here tonight. In fact, the race is officially over, and it was pretty much a landslide. Here are the final numbers tonight. Let me get my mouse over here. 6 out of 6 precincts are in. Add that here, 6. And Mike Pearson finishes with 525 votes, which still wasn't enough, even if you don't count Cody Ellis' number here. But obviously you got to do that. And Cody Ellis is going to win it with 66% of the vote. 65.6% is the official count. Cody Ellis has been elected as the county commissioner for District 2 with almost 2-to-1 of the total votes. 1,526 total votes. That's a pretty good turnout, if you ask me. With that being the only race on the ballot, that's the only thing people went out to vote for in District 2. Again, if you live in District 1 and District 3, you didn't have a ballot today. You did not vote today. But Cody Ellis wins the absentee mail, he wins the early voting, and he wins the election day. And really all 3 categories were not close for Cody Ellis as he takes down Mike Pearson today. Mike Lanoy, congrats Cody Ellis. Lois, congratulations, good job, Cody. Oh, thank you, Tim. I forgot to do that. Tim says you can't comment. I forgot to fix that. There's a kids feature on there that you have to click off, and I didn't click off on the kids feature. So thanks for letting me know. I got to remember to do that next time. Thank you, guys. Some more congratulations coming in. Jaron saying congratulations. Jeff Flurry, congratulations. Jeanette, congratulations. And Amy also sending their congratulations to Cody Ellis. All right, well, let's do one final check here on the races that we're following, and then I'm going to exit stage left, go eat some tacos, and enjoy the rest of the evening and get ready to produce more Guthrie football stuff so it'll be ready to go on Friday. Stephanie Bice and Terry Nee, still about 50-50 right now. It is a 35 vote difference. Terry Neese with the advantage right now. Still only 22% of the precincts are coming in. Larry Boggs, the incumbent, trailing to Warren Hamilton, 47%. 67% of those precincts are coming in. Cleveland County Sheriff's race, 50% of the precincts are reporting. Again, Chris Edmondson way ahead in that one, 7,301 votes, almost 70, a little over 71% of the votes. And then the winner here, one more. Payne County Sheriff, and if I do recall correctly, Payne County does not have a Democrat candidate, so the winner of tonight's Payne County Sheriff will be the sheriff. And right now that leads to Joe Harper. Joe Harper with 78, 88, 92 more votes than Kevin Woodward. And that's what 64% of the precincts in. 20 out of 31 are in. So that one will come down to the end as well. And then finally, the Logan County District 2 race, as you see there on your screen. Thank you, guys. We'll go over some final comments here. Renee says, congratulations, Cody Ellis. Dakota sends his congratulations as well. Ryan, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'm just glad to be able to do it. And you guys interacting back and forth, having fun, and having a good time, keeping it clean, keeping it fun. That's what makes it so much more easier to do these sort of things. Cagney says, congratulations, Cody. Dr. Simpson chimes in with, we look forward to working with Cody and wish him congratulations. I know it's a very challenging job as we are essentially running in his 140 characters, kind of like Twitter, then it cuts off. But my mom watching as well tonight. Thank you, Mom. Candy Mice, thank you as well. Tammy, thank you. And Casey Williams congratulates Cody Ellis, as does Cammie. And Josh Seabolt, Generations Church, my good man. I don't know. I've had my little share of city council or city stuff the last couple of days, and I think I'll take a time out for right now, but I appreciate that. So, all right, that will do it for the stream. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. And I said we would have a winner by 8 o'clock, and we did. So I got lucky on that one. But again, congratulations to Cody Ellis, elected as the new Logan County Commissioner, District 2. Again, he will take his oath in January, and that's when he'll take office. Mike Pearson will finish out his term on the last business day of December with his last county commissioner meeting there. And real quickly, we'll end with here. Sherry says, congratulations, Cody. And Kevin Leach, former county commissioner himself, says congratulations to Cody. We'll get in here. Justin, I got you in just in time. Justin Mormon says congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great Tuesday evening. Have a great work week. And come out and support Guthrie Blue Jay football on Friday. They are at home, season opener, taking on Shawnee. It's always a fun game between Guthrie and Shawnee. Get your tickets and pack Gelsma. There's going to be some guidelines. There's going to be some seating where you can't be, some seating cut off. You can't be there. And there's some other stuff for those guidelines. We have those guidelines on Guthrie News page. Also, if you go to Guthrie Public Schools website, GuthriePS.net, and also on their Facebook page, they have all the guidelines there if you wanted to attend Friday Night Lights inside Gelsma Stadium. It's always a fun time. So we invite you out there. Be sure to come early. Go to the Booster Club. Get you a hot dog. Get you a hamburger. Get you a drink. Get you some chips. And then enjoy some Guthrie Blue Jay football on Friday night. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. If you can't make it, be sure to tune into the radio broadcast on 93.7 FM KSBI. Or if you want to watch it here on YouTube, you can watch the live stream is there as well. But we invite you out to the game. Got to cheer loud. The Blue Jays look pretty good in their scrimmage, coming off a down year for us last year, but they got a good sophomore class, and they look really, really good the other night against Bishop Kelly and Lawton Eisenhower. So come on out, Gelsma Stadium Friday night. Thank you again, everybody. Have a great night.